Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this week's Weekly Live. Welcome to Relationship Communications Weekly Live. I'm Lisa DeToffel. I'm your host, and today we're going to talk about creating a foundation for your business. Some of you may be just starting out, or maybe you've even been in business for a little while, but maybe you have not created that foundation for your business, going forward and help it be successful going forward. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today. For those of you joining us for the first time, I'm the founder of Relationship Communications, where I coach and mentor established and aspiring professionals to create, grow, and scale their network. Relationship Communications Weekly Live is a tactical and practical show we do every week at the same time, every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So I hope you'll put this on your calendar and make plans to join us. I would love to hear where you're coming in from. If you're joining me live, we are streaming in different areas on Facebook, YouTube. If you are joining on our YouTube channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so that you can be notified every time that we do go live. We do go live multiple times a week. We have this weekly live every week, and we also have a mindset training that I do on Tuesdays, Tuesday Tips, Cut the Gibberish. So you can learn a little bit there as well. Now, we are sponsored by Tiger Eye Solution. And at Tiger Eye Solution, we work with speakers, coaches, and professionals to help them grow their business. We take over the back end pieces of their business so they can focus more on the ROI and pieces to help their businesses grow and be successful. And we do this virtually and in our online community. So before we dive into our topic today, I would like to introduce myself because I know we do have some new people that have joined the community. If you're not a part of our community, Relationship Communications, I would like to extend an invitation for you to head on over to Facebook and type in Relationship Communications in the search bar. It should bring it up, and there's a banner at the top with my photo on it. It is a networking community. It's a free Facebook group to be a part of. We are very active in there. We ask questions. We interact with each other. We do one-on-ones or coffee chats, as I like to call them. So I'd also like to extend an invitation to you. If you have not had a coffee chat with me, please reach out. I would love to get that scheduled. And if you're part of the Facebook group Relationship Communications and you hadn't had any coffee chats with other members, please reach out and schedule coffee chats. We have over 500 members in this group, guys. So there's a lot of people that you could reach out to and schedule those coffee chats and see how y'all can partner and possibly support each other. Because you never know, who could benefit from what you have to offer. So you just need to have those conversations, right? And get the word out about what it is that you do and what your business is all about. So again, before we dive into our topic, I'm going to introduce myself a little bit. This was me almost 6 years ago as a preschool teacher. This was the last classroom that I worked in. And let me back up. I was a preschool teacher for over 25 years. So there was a lot of relationships built over that time frame with students, with parents, with other teachers and coworkers, all the different people, right? That is a part of your community when you are teaching little children. And the value of having those relationships is very beneficial as well, because some of you may have heard, sometimes it takes a village to raise a child, and that is very, very true. Not just the parents or the grandparents or, their immediate family, but, their teachers and their coaches and, all the different people that become part of their life as they start their education journey. And I was fortunate enough to be a part of that village to help these children get off on the right foot as they started their education journey. But in order to do that, I had to build relationships with not just the student, but their parents and, even some of their other relatives as well. And also learn about other countries. We had 4 different countries represented in this particular classroom that I was a part of. So there was some research and education for us teachers as well learning about their culture and how they do things, and then implementing that in the classroom. We had to build the relationships with the child and with the parents, and of course do our own research as well to learn more about their country and how they do things. They celebrate holidays in a different manner, in a different way than we do here in the U.S. They have extra holidays in some countries, that they celebrate that we don't celebrate here in the U.S. So, a lot of different things to learn. And it was very intriguing. I enjoyed learning those things. But again, it took relationship building for sure in order to learn those things and then implement them in the classroom as well, so the other students in the class could also learn about, little Johnny. He's from South Africa or something, whatever country they were from. And this is how they do things there. These are the holidays they celebrate in his country, and this is how they celebrate it, right? So we had to learn all those things. So a lot of relationships are built for sure. So that skill is something I learned really early on. And then also during those 25 years, I was a single mother twice. This is a family photo of one of those times when I was a single mother. So not only was I building relationships in the classroom with those students I worked with, I was also building different types of relationships with my own children at home, just because the dynamics changed in the home when I became a single mother. Maybe even we had to move, different times to live in a different place. So various different things change when you become a single parent, for sure. So I was married twice before marrying my current husband. Those relationships and those marriages were totally different from each other, but at the same time was not the best fit for me. So those marriages did end. Some a little rough, for sure, but and some was a roller coaster ride, for sure. But I learned a lot from those relationships, and now I'm currently in a great relationship with my current husband, Jeff. This is what our family looks like today. My husband, Jeff, my 3 children, Caleb, Matthew, and Alyssa, and our 2 grandbabies, JP and Hattie. Grandbaby number 3 should be here very soon. So we're anxiously awaiting his arrival. It is a boy. So baby Anakin should be here in the next few weeks. So we're excited about that. So our family photo is going to grow even more with a 3rd grandchild that we will be adding. And then, of course, in 2018 is when I started my first business, Tiger Eye Solution. I did take a training program and earned a certification in my area of specialization. And I was an author assistant in the very beginning. Loved working with authors, editing manuscripts, etc., all the things that goes along with being an author. But also during that time, I learned the importance of relationship building in the professional world. I already knew about relationship building from my past industry I worked in as being a teacher, but I learned how important relationship management and follow-up is in the professional world as well. Excuse me today for a little scratchy throat. So I kind of reniched myself in January 2020. And then, of course, the pandemic hit 2 months later. And at that point in time, I decided to start building a team just because I saw so many entrepreneurs and professionals moving into the online space that really did need help. So in 2021 is when my team was completed, and I still have a team today. I currently have a team of 11 other virtual assistants, and we all kind of specialize in different areas. If you'd like to learn more about the virtual assistant world, or how maybe a virtual assistant could help you within your business, please let's have a conversation. We're going to dive into our topic today of how to create a foundation for your business, how to be a success story, right? We all want to be successful, right? So what gets in the way, and how can you overcome it? What gets in the way of you creating that success story, for yourself and your business, okay? In order to create a successful business, you must schedule time to work on your business several times a week, or maybe a whole day, in a week. I do that myself. I do have a specific day during the week that I spend just working on my business. No client work or anything of that nature. It's just working on my specific business and getting everything in place that needs to be in place, or updating things, whatever the case may be. So every week, you need to stick to a plan, whatever that looks like for you. Like I said, I have a specific day every week that I work on my business. And then no matter what else may be going on in your life, stick to that plan. That specific day or that specific time frame, or, ever how you set that up for you, whatever that looks like for you in your business. And I understand how difficult, that can be. I go through personal things too in my personal life, right? And like currently, we're planning for a new grandchild to come basically any time now within the next few weeks. So, getting things set up, all the things that go along with a new child coming. So there's lots of preparation currently going on in my personal life, getting ready for this grandchild. My daughter currently this week has been on a mission trip. So there was a lot of prep in the last couple of weeks for that as well. And now I'm anxiously waiting for her to get home to hear all about the trip. However, I'm still committed to opening the doors. The Networking Method Academy, July 1, the doors will open again. I'm still committed to things within my business, whether it's for Tiger Eye Solution, whether it's for the Academy or relationship communications, whatever it is, I still stay committed to those dates and those things that I have planned for those as well. So, currently I'm getting everything ready to welcome new students that may be coming into the Academy July 1st. The private groups that come with it, the launch, all the different things, right? For that next round of excitement. And, I've got things that's going to be happening soon with the VIP Club as well, Relationship Communications VIP Club. So, and, Tiger Eye Solution, my virtual assistant business. So all these things are going on, but I schedule specific times to work on those things, right? So that it still is moving forward in the direction I need it to go in order for those dates, whatever, when it's going to launch or when it's going to happen or take place, whatever, will go smoothly, right? Again, I apologize for a scratchy throat today. So, and I do this by using a few tools. I schedule everything. And I do what I say that I'm going to do. In other words, I follow through with what it is I say I'm going to do. And, when I say I'm going to do it, I said July 1st, the door's opening again for the Academy. I'm going to have everything ready and in place for that to happen, right? Now with the grandbaby coming, I can't plan for that because I don't know what specific day that's going to happen. That's an unknown date, but I have to be ready for that to happen at any given time. So, and it's really easy to get distracted sometimes, right? Just this morning, I was waiting on a specific task to get completed. And, the kids come into the room, have questions or want to discuss something or, whatever. And it's, that could happen with you as well. So it's easy to just start wandering around the house and not doing anything. However, I do have some deadlines in place, right? So here's what I do. I have sticky notes on my desk. And I have 3 to 4 things written. I do this every day. Create a sticky note with 3 or 4 things written on it. And that's exactly what I'm going to get completed that day. And that's helping move the needle forward with what needs to be completed for these specific things I have going on and the specific dates that they're going to be taking place. Okay. So I write down what I need to do, by the end of today or that specific day, and this is what I'm getting done, right? By the end of the day, I will have those 3 or 4 items completed. And I also take care of myself by eating good food and walk 20 minutes or more a day. Because, if you don't take care of yourself, then that's going to possibly cause an issue as well going forward with the different things you have going on, or the different things you're trying to implement within your business to help move it forward, right? So the thing is, you have to do all of that, because in order to get it done, you're setting yourself up for a marathon, not a sprint, right? You have to work on your business every single week. And it varies, the amount varies, but you have to have a healthy, happy, thriving business, right? In order to do that, you have to work on it consistently, right? You can't just get a couple clients and focus completely on them and forget about it, because it will not be sustainable. It's not going to move your business forward, right? And help you grow to reach your ultimate goals, right? I mean, maybe you have a specific money goal in place that you want to reach by the end of this year. If you're just working with the first few clients that you got this year and you're not focused on trying to gain more clients, then you may or may not meet that money goal, right? So I want you to block time off your calendar, close the door, turn off the phone, silence your notifications on your computer, and tell anyone you're sharing a workspace with not to interrupt you or bother you. You can tell them what time you will be done and what you are working on, or with what you're working on, but you want to be able to focus on what's most important in your business. So those specific times that you have set aside, you want to do all that. Make sure it is a complete silence, or if you have a little bit of music in the background, whatever, atmosphere you work best in, then make sure that's what the atmosphere you're in during that specific time you've set aside. So like the day I have set aside to work on my business, I'm usually in my office with the door closed and focused on exactly what I'm doing at that moment to help move things forward. So the tendency I see over and over is there were, several people that decided not to sign up for the Networking Method Academy this past time when the doors were open, because they aren't ready to network yet, or maybe they're scared, whatever the reasoning was. So if you're serious about being a business owner and serious about being successful, that's just called table setting. And you don't want to do that. That means you're just pushing things around. Yes, you need to start networking. Yes, you want to know how to do it correctly and so you can make the most of your networking efforts. Then the Academy would be good, a great place for you to learn that. And like I said, the doors open again July 1st. But you don't want to continuously be table setting, pushing around the spoon or the fork or whatever, or the mug for that matter. You never get out there, and you have to get out there and start talking about your business and what it is you do in order to gain more clients. Yes, maybe you have 2 or 3 clients that you got early this year and you're busy working with them, and that's great. But you need more clients as well in order to meet that money goal you have set, right? So networking is a great way to find those clients. So you don't want to just be setting the table. You may be nervous. That's why you haven't really gotten out there. Not being ready to network, could be the gibberish that's in your head talking, or your mindset, right? You don't need to get ready to network. You just need to do it. That's all it takes, is just actually do it. Whether it's in the online space or in-person space, just do it. And what you need to know and how to get started networking is exactly what you learn in the Academy. Everything that I have done through the 6 years I've been in business, as far as networking, I have put into that academy. The ways I have done different things, it's all in there. And everything that has applied. And in your business, you don't want to lead with skills or credentials. You want to lead with availability. This is what a new customer or client is looking for. You want to make yourself available. And by going to events online or in person, that is what you are showing, that you are available to have those conversations so other people can learn more about you and your business and what you do, because that's what they need to learn, right? They may become a client or a customer, or they may become a great referral partner, after they learn more about you and your business. And you want both of those, right? You want clients and you want referral partners, but you have to get out there and network in order for that to happen. Yes, people are looking for XYZ, whatever it is you have to offer, but you can't anticipate that. But what you can anticipate is other service-based entrepreneurs. That's who you're going to meet when you start networking, that need similar things to what you need, and therefore may reach out for your help. If you shared with them how you do XYZ, whatever it is that you do or that you offer your clients, you share with them how you do XYZ within your business. By helping others, you will grow your skill set and your business. In other words, they will want to work with you when you start sharing that you do XYZ within your business. That may be a specific need that they have at that given time. That just happened to me just the other day. I was on an online networking event, and I met someone that is an expert in an area that I need help with. I'm like, we definitely need to have a conversation, because I think you can help me. So yeah, we have a conversation scheduled in the very near future, to where she can tell me more about what it is she does and how she does it, and see if it's a good fit, if we're a good fit to work together. Now, I know I shared a lot today, and again, I apologize for my scratchy throat. I hope you can understand everything that I shared. If you have any questions, please do reach out. I'll be happy to answer any of those questions. And again, the Networking Method Academy will be opening its doors again July 1st. So if you're on the fence about networking, or you need to do it, but you're not sure the best way to do it, let's have a conversation. And then I can share a little bit more in depth of how the Academy may or may not be able to help you, because I can share more in depth of what's in there and how you could maybe make the most of your networking efforts going forward. Again, thank you so much for listening and being here today. If you're watching this later, please do use #replay to let me know that you're watching this later. I hope everything I shared today was beneficial, that you can use what I shared, because you do want to create your success story for your business, right? No matter what type of business it is that you have. We all have, different businesses. We all do different things, but we all want to be successful, right? So I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you again soon.